It holds together this notion of contentment with a very profound mandate to go and help the poor. I'm not, let me clarify, I'm not denying this for a minute, but I hope you can see that there is a tension there, and that's what I want to explore really in the next bit. So that takes us to 1:45. What should we do? If anyone's got any burning questions, I might just say it's the next session, but go on then.
I'm really interested in what you said about living in the time of your curse. You made it sound like, we're kind of time of curse, and then there's a decisive moment at the end when the curse is broken, and yet I think we probably say that what Jesus did on the cross inaugurated the kingdom, the kind of time that overlaps. So
Yes.
we live in the time of curse, actually we live in the time of kingdom.
I think you've partly just summarised my next session.
Actually, our reality doesn't have to be defined by the curse. There's a new reality that's at hand and that's access. And whilst I'm not for a moment trying to defend the prosperity gospel, surely what they would say is that as believers and people who embrace the kingdom, we can now live free of the curse in that new kingdom.
Yeah.
Therefore, we're not, our reality doesn't have to be defined maybe on a personal level by that, but we can have all the health and the wealth because that's
Yeah.
The
The technical term for what you've just described is, I'm afraid, an over-realised eschatology. Okay. Eschatology, not escapology. People get excited sometimes when you talk about eschatology because they think you're going to get some chains out or something. But I think there is this dynamic. Again, we can unpack this more in the next session. The phrase that many people may have come across is already but not yet. That there is an inbreaking of the kingdom, and yet it's absolutely plain in the way the New Testament explores it. And if we look at the example of Paul himself, he didn't live like that. He did not live as though what you've just described is true, not in the least. And so that I think, it's an important point that you could try and turn it on its head. But the person the verse I was going to draw attention to next time is Galatians 3:13, which talks about Christ taking the curse for us when he was hung on the tree. That was written by Paul. Paul did not read it like that the curse sets you free from that sort of pain. And so if you want to understand at least Paul's take on all of that and what he meant and what he understood and what those texts actually mean, then I think you have to. And the other thing is, of course, Revelation 22, as I pointed out there, specifies at that point there is no longer any curse. And so there's a bit more to it than that. But I think that's a helpful point. It's not just that they have tried to. Prosperity gospel is not purely a sort of Old Testament frame. There will be other elements to it. Yes.
Obey my commands. It seems very often in the prosperity gospel that the conditionality is not about obedience to God, it's have you got enough faith?
Yes. That's a very significant difference, isn't it? Yeah.
Have it, rather than living in the right way according to God's command. I think for me that's the element where the prosperity gospel.
It is, yes. It's a very selective understanding of texts like that, certainly. I think just that sense. I suppose often it then ties up with obedience. Then becomes. And I thought you were going to say it's not obeying God, but obeying their church leaders. But I think there can be, obviously, it comes in different varieties, as all these things do. But yeah, that's a very helpful observation with it too. Should we take one more?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
the effect of the accumulation of wealth. So, in my kind of anti-consumerist way, I buy a second to help someone in
Yeah.
So I think, so therefore I understand why we do this as simpler life where we want to strip ourselves of
Yeah.
because so much of the way that we acquire stuff is so harmful to the creation. So
Yes.
poverty in
Yeah.
some respects appeals to using prosperity as a tool to sort of distance myself from the corruption.
Yeah. No, that's really helpful. I suppose a couple of observations. When I think what I'm doing is, to some extent, this is painting a picture of the ideal human life, which is in a world not characterized by greed. I also don't think, I didn't intend to use the word acquisition. If I did, that was a mistake. Whereas I would want to push the emphasis onto this idea of sharing in God's blessings. It's not it's not acquiring God's blessings for yourself. It's not about acquisition of wealth. It's being realistic about who we are and what we are. That even for those who seek, even when you seek a simpler lifestyle, and in any case, I'm absolutely not advocating that as a Christian mode in the meantime, because as we'll see in the next session, this push towards contentment is very, very profound. It's just that you kind of caught me halfway through. So I'm not going to say, oh, you should all go and become Christian stockbrokers. I'm sure there are some of them too, but that's not the agenda here. It's more just trying to. I think it's just in terms of responding to the prosperity gospel. It's trying to. I suppose there's a need to do this in a nuanced way, which understands what it means to be human and why it appeals actually to so many people. There's an instinctive appeal for many people, not for everyone, obviously, but in that gospel, it's massively appealing for so many. Anyway, try and ask the question again at the end of the next session and see if it sounds any different. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to take a quick sort of 5-6 minute break. Grab a glass of water, cup of tea, something to eat, whatever you want, and we'll be back here at 11. There'll be a chance for a few more questions and discussion at the end of that session, so hold on for them. Can I get you tea or anything?
Oh, coffee would be great.
Coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do coffee.
Fall over.
That was fantastic. And
Thoughts to think about anyway. I'm not sure I haven't figured it all out yet.
of course, in Tiff, we are, let's just say, pushed towards a certain think about the good things, spiritual gospel. And I've been reading a lot with the Abrahamic covenant, the portals way, which we now are not under law, but under grace. It's like we've gone back to the Abrahamic covenant and therefore the blessings of those. There's a verse, I think it's Romans 5:17, which says, "You will reign in life." Some people say that reigning in life is in new heaven and earth. Yeah. But the prosperity people say that reigning in life is in this life. And I do think
Paul wrote that. Look at Paul's
Yeah.
biography.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You want to let the because very
Didn't
often
reign in, material people did it. So,
yeah.
but I think that is a real. It's how much. Somebody said about the now and not yet. So you said that actually. But how much is for now? In the sense of blessing, or how much is not for now, and actually we are called to share in the suffering. It's very God in Jesus' sufferings and try and have the blessing in each life. So I find that really difficult to say how much is for now, how much is for the new But fantastic that you've sort of really given a fair, really good.
So I think tend not to read prosperity gospel stuff.
No, but there's so much now on good TV and UCB.
Yeah, that's where I remember
And
turning
some
on
of it is
something
good stuff, like releasing predictions and so on. But then it goes into not only that, but you could be healthy as well. And they say things like nobody should have cancer. It's fine to have a cold, but you can't have cancer. Well, biologically they're the same thing. Things are going wrong. It's a result of sin and we're under the curse, and our bodies decay from age of 25 or whatever it is. And we are, we're on a road down to death. And you can't, the new kingdom does not stop that. We're, so to me, the health bit of prosperity gospel is rubbish because it's all around us that we're all decaying.
It's one of the things an idea of toying with a lot recently with this is the extent to which helping always somehow analogous. Just how, in terms of what one might expect, you have all these questions about why don't everyone
Of course, yeah.
why is it that as Christians we looking down succeed?
We don't.
But sometimes we do.
We succeed with individuals, but not the masses.
Yeah.
Well, having said that, if you use global statistics,
Yeah.
then the Millennium Development Goals, many of them have been met.
Yeah.
Poverty has been reduced, but that's mainly because of China, and so it's not about Africa still as poor as it was. Yeah. So there's
So just because China's so dominant demographic.
1.4 billion.
So when what happens there skews the statistics for the whole world.
And the Millennium Development Goal was to halve people in absolute poverty. So it's done that because of China, primarily. And there are countries that do that.
I pointed that out to them before, but that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. But
They've done that by burning all the coal on China, I suppose.
maybe, yes. But you can argue, if you look at it, positively, you can say people are getting out of poverty. Certainly, the first step is absolute poverty, $1 a day type of definition, and where the basic needs for food and water and shelter are being met.
Yeah.
So that is improving, but it's not everywhere. It's not everything. So long way to go. So yeah. But anyway,
Well, that's what generated the.
next thing. Do you have any more of the old Lincoln now sheets?
It was just a. Is that a pile from back there? That's really the only exposure I've had to direct. We're turning up, must be on a holiday house or something. You flick through the channels and counting Dr. Creflo Dollar. I think of all the names you could have to be a prosperity gospel.
Yeah. I've seen God TV and Uganda. Weird.
It's terrifying. The way that TV can get stuff like that into any kind of communities. We've been out in South Africa a few years ago and seen in one of the former townships there was a kind of shacks people were living in. You wouldn't want to keep your dog in probably, but they had big tellies.
Yeah.
It's a unique exposure to everything out there.
Okay, shall we? Okay, welcome back everybody. We're going to get started and we're going to go back, I think, to that tension between being content with poverty and living in the hope for the future, and what do we do about poverty? Thank you.
Okay. So, okay, well, what I want to, if we can just pull this back together, just to remind you where we're kind of at with this is we've got these different elements in the jigsaw, I suppose. The fact that there is this very high valuation of material good, and even though we might not want to go so far as talking about acquisitiveness, the idea that you can, that enjoying God's good creation is something that's an unavoidable and good part of human existence, is something that we can't really escape from. At the same time, in the New Testament, we repeatedly find simple living and contentment in the present time strongly advocated. And just to pick up some examples of this on the sheets. The first one possibly isn't in some ways the best one to use, but just in terms of how this whole dynamic plays out with Jesus and his disciples, Matthew 19. This is, I think, just after the episode of Jesus and the rich young ruler. And this rich young ruler comes to Jesus and says, what must I do to be perfect? And Jesus says, keep all the commandments. And he says, well, yes, I've done all that. Which I'm not sure. That's a bold statement. I've kept all the commandments since birth. What now must I do? And Jesus says, well, give away all of your possessions. And some people use this to suggest that Jesus was fundamentally a sort of proto-communist, always advocating everyone giving away their wealth. But I don't think that works, because if that was true, I don't think the rich young man would have approached him in the first place. So I think we can conclude from that probably that this was tailor-made advice for this young man. But it might well be tailor-made advice for us as well, I dare say, because I suspect many of us battle with the same temptations as the rich young ruler. But that is what Jesus says to him. And then Peter says, sort of protesting, but we've left everything to follow you. We've done that, which I'm not even sure that's strictly true on Peter's part. It seems they can go back and get his boat out again after the end of the Gospels. And some archaeologists think they've found Peter's house in Capernaum still and so on. But, well, it's not Peter's anymore, of course. But what was? So whether they did actually get rid of all their possessions. But he claims this, and they said, what then will there be for us? And Jesus' response, as you could see there, is I tell you the truth, that the renewal of all things, when the Son of Man sits on his glorious throne, you who followed me will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who's left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or fields for my sake will receive 100 times as much and will inherit eternal life. It's the kind of text we often feel quite uncomfortable with, I think, because it seems to be unashamedly promising future prosperity, wealth, riches. Actually, of course, in one of the other Gospels, I forget whether it's Mark or Luke, there's a suggestion that they will receive 100 times as much in the present and in eternal life. But there's no sense really in the New Testament that anyone understood that at that point to assume that they would become stinking rich within this life. But there is then this idea of reversal. Many who are first will be last, and many who are last will be first. And I think it's just important to see how this dynamic plays out. It's oriented towards God's future. It's as though Jesus is saying to Peter, yes, I know you've given up this stuff, but that's not because the material creation is irrelevant. This is a sacrifice, and you will be blessed in true human life, in that kingdom, which is, again, I think it's important to stress this, so thank you for the observation earlier, that this is a vision of ideal human community in sharing, not humans acquiring material blessings over against others. This is a vision of the kingdom of heaven, where people enjoy in sharing, and that's what you see in that passage in Acts 4, where it says there were no needy because they were all giving up their possessions for each other. Okay, they were together as a community in wealth, I suppose. So I think that's kind of partly what I'm trying to get at. There's a togetherness, there's community, and there is wealth within that. And there are other things in the Gospels. There's when Jesus sends out the 12 and the 72, he sends them out in the guise of the poor, with no spare things. So they've got to go out with no spares, just walking streets, expecting hospitality. Although it doesn't appear at that point he calls them to sort of permanent vows of poverty, a la St. Francis sort of thing. It's a temporary thing for their particular mission. Actually, we find this more in Paul. Now, one of the curious things I've discovered is a lot of people seem to think that if you want to find material about poverty, the poor, that you go to the Gospels first. Actually, I think Paul is in some ways more challenging on this, which is again, it just seems to go against some popular wisdom on this. In fact, fundamentally, I think poverty in the Bible, law, prophets, 2 Corinthians. That's where you want to look. Okay, I'm not convinced it is there in the Gospels. I'm not sure it's a primary agenda in the Gospels. It's there without a doubt, but to understand the poverty agenda in the Gospels, you need to see it in the light of the whole, really. Which is sometimes why it's good to read whole books of the Bible. We don't do this enough. If you want to get the message of Luke, read Luke end to end, and you'll discover it's an exciting story of miracles and leading towards this massive passion narrative. But get the big picture, then you get Luke's agenda. One of our problems nowadays is we've got all these electronic search tools, and so you search on poverty in the Bible, and you find that Luke mentions it twice as much as Mark and Matthew, and so you think, Luke must be about poverty. But if you just read Luke end to end, he mentions poverty, but it's not his main thing. So anyway, that's a bit of a digression. It's there. I'm not saying it's not there, but it's in a context. Anyway, on to Paul then. Philippians 4 is the one I keep coming back to on this. Philippians 4, 12 to 13. Written from prison. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. So contentment in every situation. Is he saying that this good material creation has become irrelevant to him? I don't think so, but it can sound like that. And there's been a long, significant scholarly debate about the extent to which Paul was influenced by this Stoic philosophy, which is the same I mentioned Epictetus earlier on, who's this one who basically tells you that poverty is irrelevant. And so there has been this ongoing debate about whether Paul has just drawn on that. But I don't think he has, because fundamentally it's not for him about this idea that the material world out there doesn't matter. It's much more that his whole world has been reoriented towards Christ and towards God's promised future. And that totally transforms the way he looks at present existence. And again, this is where you see particularly again in 2 Corinthians 6, 3 to 10. What does the ideal Christian life as modelled by Paul actually look like? This is something that you need to point, whenever you get someone with a prosperity gospel background trying to mine something out of Paul in support, you need to point them to 2 Corinthians 6, where it tells you how Paul saw these matters. This is how he's describing here kind of the ideal apostle. What should an apostle be like? He says, we put no stumbling block in anyone's path, so our ministry will not be discredited. And one of the problems he's facing here is apparently many of the Corinthians didn't think he was impressive enough. They didn't think he was rhetorically gifted enough. They thought he didn't have enough wealth and impressiveness in the here and now. Why should they listen to this man? So he's got to defend himself. Does he defend himself by saying, well, actually, back in Tarsus, I've got quite a big house, you know. Or, yes, you've never seen my bank account in the temple in Jerusalem or something. No, it says, rather, as servants of God, we commend ourselves in every way in great endurance, in troubles, hardships and distresses, in beatings, imprisonments and riots, hard work, sleepless nights, hunger, purity, understanding, patience, kindness, in the Holy Spirit and in sincere love, in truthful speech and in the power of God, with weapons of righteousness in the right hand and in the left, through glory and dishonour, bad report and good report, genuine, yet regarded as impostors, known, yet regarded as unknown, and yet